of the economic industries or industries that drive business in these states, I want to bring your attention really to Georgia. Georgia boasts, actually, I learned post presentation creation that there are over 18 Fortune 500 companies and then 26 Fortune 1000 companies headquartered in Georgia. Georgia is a major business hub, home to companies like Home Depot, Coca-Cola, Delta, and others. Anthem, which is a healthcare insurance company, and many, many, many more. I learned a lot about Georgia.
Florida market produce is gonna affect 3 states, actually 4. It's gonna affect South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, and Mississippi. Because and it's not too long, 5-6 weeks the most, and that's gonna affect because all the trucks wanna go to Florida and then take all those good paying loads. So these guys have no choice. They have to start paying. They have to start paying too. So that's why here again, if they start to pay good, again, Benjamin, does it make sense to go very cheap all the way to the Florida, hoping that you're gonna make 1,000 more? No, because this guy pay more. So you are way closer to Midwest. You're way closer. So that's why usually people start running like crazy. By the time they get by the time they find the load, they drive all the way to Miami. Wow, we have 2 rains and the market goes down. Chicken start paying, sugar start paying, everything's paying. So you just need to negotiate. So why should I mess with the produce and wait there for watermelons for 2-3 days sometimes? Just to hope to get that extra 1,000, I can make 2 trips right here. I can take Birmingham to Columbus, Columbus to Birmingham, back and forth because they're gonna be paying for that 3-4 weeks. So before you're gonna sit there for a day or 2 or 3, and I hope you're never gonna do that, right? Because the only way, guys, you can be without load, if your load was canceled last minute, and it's like after 8 p.m., and you have no chance to reload, maybe, hopefully, on the app for early morning. But if you guys ever sit somewhere for more than a day, then you know what? Look for different job. You are not gonna be dispatchers because it is always possible to move, to make a different plan, to have a backup. So I was looking at their data. Actually, they sent me. Sometimes their drivers are sitting for 2-3 days without loads. How is it possible? That's impossible. That's impossible. I can understand maybe one day just because it's Saturday night and you are, for example, flatbed on East Coast, because usually flatbed step decks don't ship. I can understand one day, 24 hours, but I cannot understand 3 days. Oh, well, it's no loads. Guys, then if he was sitting here and it's no loads here, what should you advise him to do, guys? Start deadheading towards area where we're gonna reload, right? Even if you need to deadhead, he cannot just sit there. So if there is no loads in this area, we're gonna see, well, okay, today is Saturday, it's still no loads. On Sunday, you're gonna check on Monday. Well, on Monday, we're in the area, maybe we're somewhere in South Dakota or North Dakota. Suggest him with, oh, maybe you're in Panama City and it's nothing there till Monday. Are you gonna let him sit there till Monday? No, you're gonna say, Abdullah, I know, I want you to take your time. Let's say today's Saturday. I want you deadhead to Birmingham. So you're gonna be an early truck on Monday in Birmingham, because there, I know it's gonna be 200 loads. In Panama City, even on Monday, it shows 3 loads. So logically, are we gonna sit and hold for Monday?
No.
And take a shitty load again on Monday? No, he's gonna deadhead. He's gonna deadhead, and I'm gonna pre-post him on Sunday night, early truck, ready to go. How you get to that? Well, that means that your load to Miami has to be at that 45, 4,700, and Florida's gonna give you right now $1.20 to get out, right? So you're still gonna be at that 250, 240. When market switches, what's gonna happen? Well, now you're going $1.20. you're going $1.20 to Florida, Florida's gonna give you 46, 48, right? So in the end of the day, this is the same. That's why, yes, the only thing what's gonna happen because of this, it's gonna affect other states. Florida doesn't get affected as much because you know what we have to think about it? Well, we go into Florida for very good money, 10 months of the year. We getting money out of Florida. In the end of the day, numbers are the same, but market here is gonna affect Georgia, South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi. So this is the only thing you really need to concentrate on. 38 miles. So Benjamin, should we look for the load, cheap load, because now Florida's paying, so loads to Florida is not paying. So should you look there, or maybe you should go to Winter Haven? That's a lot. It's a big Walmart here, Target, or Tampa, right? Because you want to be close by. So you're not gonna be looking anymore for Miami. And actually, load to Miami is gonna give you extra $200. Is it worth it? No. First, you have to go there. Then you have to deadhead. So you're losing almost day in transit. It depends on appointment, right? So no. So you need to know what's paying and how we're gonna check that, Benjamin. We're gonna post the truck in Miami. We're gonna post truck in Tampa. And we're gonna post truck in Jacksonville and see the closest loads. And if your phone is gonna be killing you from Tampa, well, you're gonna ask where is your pickup, so you can see where is really produce picking up. So when the dispatchers tell me, well, how would I know? Well, you have the tools. You can search, you can post your truck and see when they call you, because when 10 people call you, and you're gonna ask them, where is the pickup? And 9 of them are telling you, Lakeland, Florida, Kissimmee, Ocala, you know that market already shipped, right? Okay, so we have to be a smart dispatchers. We have all the tools. How hard was it? I mean, was it really like hard?
I think once we know, for example, once I know the map, all that details, I'm gonna feel comfortable.
Okay, but did you enjoy that little experience? Now, do you know the step by step how we're gonna do it?
I've learned more.
Okay, Galina, what about you?
Me the same. Yeah, honestly, I enjoyed my class and I learned a lot. I understood that load can be covered very fast. So we were looking for the load for my husband, and yeah, when I was calling first time, like once, twice, third, and everything was covered. So yeah, then
we were practicing with you on Thursday and looking for Friday. And on Friday, he needs to go back to Illinois. So his dispatcher was not able to. So what happened? Which load did he got finally?
He got load. Unloading will be on Monday, early on Monday, and they paid 800.
800. So
he was waiting probably for half a day.
Okay, so he was waiting half of the day. So let's discuss this situation. Her husband, he lives in Chicago. He wants to come back every weekend home, right? And that's a problem probably which Abdullah has with his dispatch, not pre-planning. So when we were practicing with her husband was delivering in on Thursday in Chicago early, right? Drive in. You cannot wait until driver, okay, empty, look for the load now. That's why her husband all the time wasting time, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours sitting, waiting for the load. And then what happens then? Then he has to drive through the night all the time. So he's tired, he's not sleeping. And I told her right away, well, everybody wants to come back to Chicago on Friday. And the market went down this week, guys. Market went completely down. If we were talking, remember about Washington paying 8,500, 9,000, now it's paying 72. If Chicago was paying to East Coast 36, 42, well, now it's paying 29. That's just for reefer. For dry went even less. So in her case, let's say she got lucky, she booked that load to Ohio, she should have rebooked right away. So that's what she said on Friday, instead of hopefully, even though it would be the same, because we sold the loads for $800, right? We just,
Yes.
first of all, we were calling already afternoon. Secondary, we cannot book because it's their MC. She could have booked it right away so her husband can plan his driving. So he probably would be home in Chicago Friday night earlier because he would get reloaded. So that's the biggest problem, guys. See, when we were working with you and you agreed with me that the way I'm teaching you, this is the correct way, that you have to find right there, reload right away, right? And what he has, the problem Abdullah has, that they do not really know the map. And they don't understand that if you are in Tulane, New York, upstate New York, you don't go to pick up in Portland, you don't go to pick up opposite way. So that's how he loses time all the time. Plus, it's cheaper. And again, not pre-planning, not booking right away. Because even for him as a driver, it would be easier, right? So finding load in Columbus, it's easy. Yes, you can wait till the morning. But if you sending him upstate New York, if you're sending him to New Jersey, the same moment you book, the next 5-10 minutes, you should start looking and rebooking, because he would be happy if I can tell, well, Abdullah, you know what? I am booking right away. You're gonna deliver on Wednesday morning, same facility of 5 miles. You're going back to Chicago to the Strand Market. That's how they pay, let's say $1,300. And if he's smart, he's gonna say, yes, Alex, because I'm going to Strand Market. My rate per mile with this strong load to New York and Chicago still at $280, $290. If he's a smart driver. And if he is not, he's gonna say, no, wait till Wednesday. Maybe you'll get $1,350. Is that smart? No, that's not smart. Hold on. Ask her questions. You're gonna remember me. She was so mean to me that now I'm gonna call every time. I'm gonna verify and I am gonna prove her. And look at the map, guys. Are we swimming? Are we going through Canada? So do we need to make a map and move this through Cleveland? Because we're not Canadian. So that's why our mile is gonna be different when you guys gonna put it through Cleveland, Toledo, and then go to this area, right? So if you open, what does it say? Equipment, when? 7,000, that's what you like, not heavy at all. What's the problem here? Door roller weight. The only thing is Farmington Hills, Michigan, the delivery, right? You're gonna call this number, you're gonna give them load number, and maybe this Farmington Hills, Michigan is first come, first serve. They put it on 16 because they calculated like legal run by the time you pick up, but you have early truck, right? So you should call this number and ask for this load and see if we pick up early. You probably, because it's probably first come, first serve, 7:30 to 3 p.m., right? It's already indicates it's first come, first serve. So probably you can deliver when? Next day, right? Duties of dispatcher, starting from the morning through the day, and we're gonna continue. So what, Benjamin? You got to the office, you got your coffee, or you at home, still laying in bed in your PJs, because we can afford that, guys. We work from home, right? I sometimes sit in my PJs. I don't have my hair all the time done. Sometimes I look like, woo, Alice from Wonderland, right? But still, I do my duties. So the first duty, number 1, and that's what was in the quiz in the last. What do you do before you post the truck? So first, and everybody, let's write it down. The first duty, Benjamin, in the morning.
Check where your trucks are and update brokers.
Exactly. Number 1, you don't even open Power Dad. You don't even open Truck Stop. You check on your drivers.
We have to calculate at what rate per mile we have to be.
So now we're gonna prepare those maps, right? For each truck. And we're gonna put at least 2 previous loads, right? So we're gonna open the maps. And we're gonna have at least 5, 6, 7. So if we book in right now 4 trucks, we should have 4 maps open at least. And we need to make sure that it's clean, no rejection, right? They took all the stuff, apples, so this is clean. But what do I need to do now? My driver pay Galena. Do I'm gonna wait till the end of the day, or maybe tomorrow, maybe a week later? No.
No,
So
send
while
revised.
I'm still costing, I am gonna send this to broker and
Revised.
ask them for what?
Factoring company.
Revise rate card
Revised confirmation
with what?
with lumber fees.
With lumper fee paid at receiver by outright, because sometimes guys we pay lumper fee even on the shipping, so they need to. So they're gonna send us revised rate confirmation, we're gonna sign, and then we're gonna do accounting later. Congratulations!
Nice.
Who
Who is next? Benjamin!
Benjamin. Okay.
Thank
Wow.
Congratulations, Ben.
Thank
Yeah, nice job.
you. Congrats.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm
Yeah.
Good job!
congratulations.
Angelique.
Good job, Angelique.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations.
Galina!
Good job.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Selena.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
And we have Kudrat.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Because he's
Good job, James.
Congratulations, James.
Anyway, who am I? Your sassy dispatch girl, right? I'm your sassy instructor, and I want to make sure you guys all have that sassy attitude and learn how to say no to nonsense. And when you say yes, you get the best pay.